Hey, this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing, let me get these things out. I'm going to be doing a quick little update video, kind of what I've been up to and what to expect in the next couple weeks. Got some exciting stuff coming up. So I'm going to be showing off a couple knives, kind of new additions to the website, knifestandards.com. And then what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks. A couple little announcements, and then what to expect as far as the channel goes and videos coming up. So before we get into that, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. We'll get this out of the way, and I'm gonna replace that with that. This, of course, is the RR Standard. This is my first design. And just real quick, I wanted to let you guys know that I put a few of these, it's actually the last few of these stone milled RR Standards on my website, knifestandards.com. So this has my stone milled finish. This is my signature Knife Standards milling pattern, which I think is just super fun to look at and even better to hold. The grip that it gives is just on point. We also have DLC hardware, DLC thumb studs. The cool thing about this knife is it's in Magna Cut. The blade is totally enclosed in the handle. It does come with a wire clip. I personally prefer wire clips, but I do have milled titanium clips that are made especially for the RR Standard and RR Station. They're interchangeable, so you can take off the wire one, put the milled clip on the RR Standard, and then if you want to switch it to the Station, if you have an RR Station, you can do that too. Pretty crazy compound grind, got the hollow ground, Magna Cut, crazy thin, action super smooth and just gets smoother. This is running on bearings. Detent is snappy and strong. Ergos are just right on point. So I have a few of these on the website. This is the last of the stone milled RR Standards. I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna try and take a couple of these with me to Blade Show. So that's another thing I wanted to get to. I am going to be exhibiting at Blade Show, and it's my first time. I've been to Blade Show before, but I've as an attendee. But I've never exhibited. So first time at Blade Show. This is Blade Show West. It's happening in a couple weeks. I'm going to do an official announcement on Instagram and send out a newsletter, but I wanted to post that kind of in this video. For those of you that watch my videos, you get the first heads up. I will be exhibiting at Blade Show. Super excited about that. And I also wanted to talk really quickly about the RR stations. You can see this is my little creation, the RR Sith Station, if you're into Star Wars. This has a belt satin DLC Van-X blade that has been blasted and then tumbled. So perfect user finish. The action is just sickening on me. I mean, come on, that it's just sick. Damn. And you can use your thumb for the thumb studs. You can middle finger flick it. The fuller is totally usable and functional. Nothing worse than a fuller that does not work. So I built one more of these. That is what I'm holding in my hand. And you guys voted on it. You wanted me to build one more, so I did. And I'm gonna build a couple other special. So this is on the website right now, by the way. But I'm gonna build a couple more special kind of, I don't know if they're gonna be one-offs or maybe I'll build one or two, I haven't quite decided, but of different configurations. I have kind of like a handful of RR stations left, and I'm going to be making some really cool configurations and building some special ones for Blade Show, which I'm going to have on the table with me. So definitely if you're coming to Blade Show, I'll have some cool stuff. This again is on the website now. We got the red fat carbon DLC bolsters, and then this two-tone DLC. Of course, if you don't know the RR Station, This is my second design. You can read all about it at knifestandards.com. So I wanted to talk about those two things. Quick little Blade Show announcement. I will be attending Blade Show. I'll have some cool one-offs and special builds. I'm going to be working on those in the next 2 weeks. We're about 2 weeks out. I will also have some special RR standards, so keep an eye out for those. And then what else? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, so I haven't put out a full review in quite a while. I haven't really been keeping track of how long, but I think I'm going to start to kind of move away from these lengthy, long, full reviews. A big reason I do the channel is because it's fun for me, and the really long, full reviews have just become less fun. So I've kind of pushed them on the back burner, and I've done less and less of them just because they haven't been as fun for me personally. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of step up the video production here. I mean, making more videos, but do them in, more like wing it, freestyle, freeform, instead of, we're doing, this knife full review, and it's going to be all about this. I'm going to talk about what I've been carrying and what my thoughts are on the knife, or pull a knife out of my collection that I haven't carried in a while, and make it a little bit more fun for me. This is the 15V PM2, by the way, in Aramis scales. These might be my favorite scales ever. Definitely my favorite secondary market scales. I mean, come on. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of shy away from doing the full serious reviews and make it a little bit more relaxed and fun, and do shorter videos as I make this video pretty long. But what have I been fidgeting with, carrying, using? What has been in my pocket lately, you're asking? The Koenig Mini Arius. And the latest thought on this guy is, if I didn't have to wait, I think it was like, I don't know, over a year for sure. Over a year. And now let me preface that by saying the good news is you didn't have to put any money down. So it was like a really kind of quick, sneaky pre-order reservation. I think you put $1 down or something to reserve your spot. And then you just waited. Now, I think these were supposed to be delivered within, I don't know, I think it was in the summer last year, and they said October or or by the end of the year, something like that. And it kept getting pushed and pushed, which I totally understand. Things come up, shit happens. But I think if I didn't have to wait so long for this, I would be thrilled. I'd be like, man, this is just, I love it. It's definitely a more reasonable size, although I do love the size of the full size Arius. But because I waited so long, I'm just a little bit more critical, I guess. Because it builds up. You're like, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I really need it. Oh, it's been so long. It's been 10 months, 11 months, 12 months. So is it an excellent knife? 100%. Was it worth that wait time? Yeah, but it kind of, I don't know, kind of takes away a little bit, for me at least. I know some of you aren't a fan of the flipper. They are making non-flipper minis. I think the flipper's good. I think the D10 could be stronger on mine. And that's what I've heard from a couple other people that have the minis. But the middle finger flick feels really nice. It's just a little bit light for the flipper. On my full size, or I think on my second full size, I have a couple full size Arius. I have a couple full size ones, and one of them, the D10 is strong, especially on the flipper, and that's what I kind of was expecting with this. But anyway, it's an awesome knife. It's just, I had to wait a long time for it. Now they're, making more of them, and they're going to be more readily available. But it really fits my hand. It's comfortable. It almost feels like too small, but it is a mini. So, it is what it is. So that's what I have been kind of messing around with and carrying. What else? The Mr. Designs Zero. I think this is a super fun one. And the acoustics are great. Nice. The button lock, it's super fidget friendly. The wire clip works really well. A great, I wanted to say first offering, but it's not really Mihai's first offering, although originally it was, but it didn't go into production until after after, what was it called? The Cipher. So I think this is his first design, or his dad's first design, their collaboration, but it went into production after the Cipher. But it's just a cool knife. It's just a slick knife, and I showed this to someone who's not a knife person, and they didn't know what it was. So I think that's a really cool sign. I've gotten that same reaction with the RR Standard. They don't even know that it's a knife, and I think that is a really, not only a really cool thing, but in my view, a compliment. So I've been fidgeting around with this, carrying this guy, and then what else? There was one more where, my DLT exclusive in the kind of faux ivory. This is the large Sebenza, gold stud. It's just a badass knife. I mean, this is definitely my favorite Chris Reeve knife, my favorite Sebenza. The faux ivory feels great. It's not G10. I think it is technically a micarta, but man, it's just awesome in hand. It looks very I think it looks very Game of Thrones-ish. Super cool, Magna Cut. I don't think you can really beat that as far as Chris Reeve goes. You know, what Chris Reeve knife is better than this? I know some of you will say the Zahn, but I don't know. I think this is pretty good. So that just about wraps it up. I've also been carrying my Grimsmo Saga pen. So that has been fun. Been using that a lot and working on kind of what's next with knife standards. And I'm excited to announce a couple things pretty soon. Not quite yet ready. You know, not Yeti, not Yeti. Not ready to talk about yet. That's what I was trying to say. But we'll be ready soon. So hopefully I can make some announcements in the next few weeks. But I will see you guys at Blade Show if you're coming, and I will be cranking out some more videos on what I've been carrying and what I've been enjoying. So be sure to stay tuned. There is also a giveaway coming, which I'll make an announcement for maybe after Blade Show. Maybe I don't know, maybe early next week. We'll see. But a giveaway, because I'm coming up on 2,000 subscribers and 3,000 followers on Instagram. So pretty pumped about that. All right, guys. Be sure to check these out. These are on the website right now. I've had a ton of you asking me about the stone mill version, so it is available now. And then I have literally one of these on the website. So definitely check it out, and I will catch you later.